Okay, I'm back. I had to post that other video separately. I said, oh, now I'm going to do the air signs. Well, I couldn't turn the iPad to where I could get it into the stand, so I had to just post that separately. But there were some good messages in that quick message one. So we will now get started with the all air sign reading. Okay, today is Friday, November 17th, 2023, but my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this, there should be a message in there for you. I'm Lisa. This is North Star Energy Healing, and welcome back if you've been here before. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I'm going to do a reading for those air signs today, burning my lilac candle because my granddaughter is a Gemini and she loves flowers, so I felt like that would be appropriate. I hope you're all doing well today. It's supposed to be a very warm day here in Maine, like 59 degrees, which is virtually unheard of for November 17th. And then it's actually going to be warm overnight. It's only going to go down to 48. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started with the 3 shuffles, and then we'll cut the deck, and then we will do the what's coming up in the near future, and we will look at those last. Okay. Well, new beginning, new journey. Okay, Spirit. Please guide us and help us today with a message for my air signs. What do they need to know, sense, feel, and hear? We are still in Scorpio time right now. So that is transformation, seeing things in a new way, death of the old way, which we just got that death card, which is the Scorpio card in the tarot. I'm trying to learn and memorize what the cards for the different signs are, just to help me, to help you. Goodness gracious. To help me, to help you to understand more of your reading. 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for our air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, the twins. Libra, the scales. Aquarius, the water bearer. I always thought it was strange that Aquarius was an air sign. It seems like it should be a water sign because it's the water bearer. But anyway, I didn't make those. Oh my gosh, wow, that one really flew out. 5 of Cups. Okay, so top row, we got 3, but then an extra one came out, which is the death card, Scorpio. Let's look at the top row. You have the Fool, new journey, all things are possible. What road will you take? Which choice will you pick? With the Fool, you need to be careful that you're not just stepping off into the wrong place. Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, he's ready to go. Wands are action, Knights are forward motion. So it looks like your new journey, you're ready to get going with it. And then we have the 7 of Wands. 7s are reflection, thinking about how you've done something. So this is reflecting on your action. So what I'm hearing here is, for this new journey for you air signs, you are ready to move forward. You've got the Knight forward motion, Knight of Wands, but then really think about what you're going to choose. So that ties right in with what I said about the Fool. You know, don't dive in with closed eyes. Make sure that you do some research before you go forward. Reflect on it. Reflect on maybe what you have done in the past and if you need to do something differently. I feel like these messages have been coming out a lot with people having new starts, new journeys, new businesses, new loves, and that you need to really think about how you've done it before and if you want to do it the same or do you want to do it differently. And then As I said, the death card was at the end of that row. And this literally means the death of the old way of doing something so that you can get to that white stallion and that white rose, a new way of doing it, which that message makes perfect sense. It just jumps right out at us, right? New journey, Knight of Wands, forward action, Seven of Wands, reflect on how you've done it before and how you want to do it differently. Death of the old way of doing things. Ta-da! That's, the cards have spelled it right out for us. Spirit has given us that message very clearly. Okay, and then the bottom row, you have the High Priestess. She's between an ending and a beginning. Those pillars represent ending and beginning. You see the moon in the background. It looks like a full moon kind of clouded over, but it could also be a crescent moon. So we have a full moon coming up on the 27th, and I will do a reading on that. But the High Priestess is also your inner knowing, your intuition. But the warning here with the High Priestess is not to stay in those cloudy, heady, head in the clouds type things too long. You want to take the action, which also goes right along with what we said at the top. Decide what you want to do and then do it. But use your gut feeling, your instincts, do your research, do some reflection, thinking about how you want to go forward. Then you have the Nine of Cups. This is, nines are accomplishment, cups are emotion. In this card, if you guys watch me, you know that it means that there's something you're not paying attention to. There's something emotionally in your life, a person, child, parent, spouse, partner, business partner, sister, brother, aunt, uncle. It could be anyone. Someone needs your attention emotionally, and you need to pay attention to that. You've accomplished a lot with whatever relationship that is, but it needs some attention. So that's kind of what that is. And then you have the Five of Cups. Fives are change. We talked about that whole top row being, about changing the way you do something. This is changing the way you look at it, okay? Cups are emotion. This goes right along with the Nine of Cups, okay? So he needs to pay attention to something, and the Five of Cups is change, and it's an emotional card. So the Five of Cups also is, don't look at all of the empty, or don't look at the glass as half empty. Look at it as half full, right? He still has cups behind him that are full. He has some cups that are empty, but he has some that aren't fully emptied out yet. So he is kind of dwelling on some sort of emotional thing. And he just needs to realize that there are still, many good things in his life, many good things about the job, many good things about what he's going to take forward, okay? So this is really, to me, it's a super clear message. I hope it is for you as well. New journey, forward action, reflection, old way of doing things needs to go away. Use your intuition in this ending and beginning of what's happening. Use your intuition, your gut feeling. I always talk about how important that is. And then with these cups here, you have created something, but something needs your attention. Let me just feel into this and see if there's another message here. Also, what I'm getting is, if you don't pay attention to this emotional stuff, the person could be you. You may be having some emotions that you need to acknowledge and pay attention to. If you don't, then they're going to spill, and it's going to cause you to dwell on it and maybe have regrets and say, oh, why didn't I listen to my gut about this person or about my emotions, okay? So really feel into that, my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Really kind of feel into that. So you've got cups and action, okay? That's prominent here. And then you've got three major arcanas. New journey, death of the old way, listening to your gut. Okay, I think that's pretty clear. All right, so let's see what's right around the corner. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning with some sort of work thing, material thing, things that you create. So that goes right along with the Fool. You have the Fool, new journey, and you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new start, something new, a beginning of something. You have the Queen of Swords. She's beautiful there. She's blue. She has her sword up, and I call this also the sword of truth, with the king and queen with the sword. Even though the ace of swords is the true sword of truth, I still feel in my gut, at least with this deck, that this queen of swords is also a queen of truth, okay? The doves are around her, which means she has the ability to say the truth in a kind way, in a graceful manner, because cats are very graceful. She could be a very prominent female energy in your life, a good friend. And oftentimes good friends will tell us truths that other people won't. You know, a good friend will give you good advice. A good friend will stand behind you in your new journey and your new endeavors. Okay, but they'll also tell us the truth. This Queen of Swords could help you with this new way of looking at things, new way of doing things, with reflecting on things. If you have a really good female friend that you trust, I would confide in that female friend and maybe get some advice before you start this new thing. Okay? And then you have Five of Wands. Wands are action, as we said, so this is your third wand in this. So some action is definitely coming up for you. Okay, this fives are change, and this is, you had the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. So there's some change coming about, and I really feel like it's changing the way that you're doing something, changing the way that you're thinking about something, changing the way that you're dealing with this emotional person or this emotional situation. I think of this more as also a practicing. I don't feel like this is a super heated argument or conflict. I feel like this is more they're practicing and helping each other to get better. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. They're helping each other to get better, right? Okay, so yeah, so recapping, new journey, Ace, Fool, reflection with the Seven of Wands and that Nine of Cups, reflecting on your action and your emotional things and changing the way that you see something with this Five of Cups so that you can do better going forward. Maybe getting some advice from this Queen of Swords or listening to your own gut. If this Queen of Swords is you, listen to your gut, right? Okay. So let's get now for air signs. The deck I got was Starry Beginnings by Cassie White. This is what it looks like. So we're going to get a card from that for you guys. Okay, Spirit, what is the message that my air signs need to hear, sense, know, feel? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what do they need for today, please? My twins, my balancing Libras, my water bearer, philosophical Aquarians. What do they need to hear, feel, sense, and know? What is the message that you have for them today, Spirit, please? Oh my gosh, okay, this is... All right, Lisa, get it together. You guys know I have trouble shuffling sometimes. What's the message for my air signs, please? What's the message for my air signs, please? That's the one. It is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. Right. This kind of makes sense, right? Because we're talking about the fives, the change that needs to happen. It's safe to let go of that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a number 41, which equals 5. So this is your third 5 in this reading. Excuse me. Something needs to change. 41. It's safe to let go. It's safe to let go. Okay, let me hold this up for you. You are surrounded by love. Letting go is difficult for you. You have incarnated with so much to release, so many lessons to learn, so much to let go of, past lifetimes included. The tears are good, releasing, shedding emotion. All of the earth and her sentient beings support you. You are surrounded by love. You are safe, and it is safe to let go of all that you are trying to hold on to. New way of doing things with that death card. The tension in your body is from holding on to situations, trying to hold together what is happening around you. It is not for you to control, to fixate on. Do not expect everything to go a certain way. Life is unexpected. It will make sure that experiences are challenging. Accept this. Let go of comparison. Let go of expected outcomes. Let go of other people in your life. Let go of your surroundings and trust your life. It will be as it should be, as it will be. And remember, no matter what, all is well in your world, because that is a given. You are blessed. You are guided and supported. You can now release the ocean of emotion within you. Release it. Let go. Release it. Let go. Release it. Let go and heal, heal, heal. Okay. That was pretty profound. So that makes total sense with the death card. You need to let go of an old way of doing things. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, the 5 in the Starry Beginnings deck. Something's got to change, air signs. So my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians, something's got to change. Okay, in additional messages, your life is beautiful because you are beautiful. Allow yourself to be true, authentic being you came here to be. Shed the mask, the iron suit, the expectation of others, and be real to you, the true you, the perfection that you are. Relax into life, and you will be amazed at how easy it can be in the flow. Like the rivers that flow into the oceans, the rain falls, the river fills and flows on. That is how you must see life, as a continual cycle and processing of emotion. That is why you are here, to process emotion, to let it flow through you. You are the river, the rain, and the ocean. Be free with this, and by your example, others will benefit. Blessings, dear one. Release, let go, and glow. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Wow, that is so profound, so profound. I hope you all felt it like I did. It is so true that we cannot force things. When we go with the flow, go with our gut, let go of the things that no longer serve us, we just have a much better time of it. Things just go so much easier. That message was awesome. I felt it in my core of my being. Okay, I always like to get a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle, the Denise Lynn deck. I love these messages as well. So I'm going to pull one of these for you all. Because remember, when I'm doing a reading, a general reading, there are a lot of people watching. There will be different messages for different people. So, take what resonates for you. I'm sure every single card, well, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that every single card, every single message may not have resonated with every single Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that's watching. So please take the messages that are for you. Leave the rest for someone else. The other thing is, you can come back to this. Maybe come back to it in a couple weeks and see how it played out in your life. That's a fun thing to do. I like to do that. Every now and then I will go back and watch a Sagittarius or a Leo reading from a month ago and just see how it connected with me and how it, basically how it played out in my life. And oftentimes I'm shocked. I'm just shocked at all the similarities and how the things worked out. Okay, 4 cards. No. Are you doing this to me again? I will do a full reading, Spirit, for all of these signs. But today, we just need 1. Thank you. Then it just flew out. Wizard of the Woods. Focus. Another 5. This is a 50 card. They can't be saying it more loud and clear, guys. Change, 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 change. Change. Something that you're doing in an old way needs to change. Look at him. Wow. Okay. So number 50, Wizard of the Woods, focus. Oh, for crying out loud. There is true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in the direction of your dreams. Thoughts are things, and as you focus your thoughts toward the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. If you direct your thoughts toward that which isn't working for you, you will create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the direction you are going, then concentrate on what you desire, not what you don't want. So important. That's the law of attraction, the basic law of attraction. Okay? What you think about, what you focus on is what you create in your life. To develop inner power, gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. Also, diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. Like the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. You need to, have that goal in mind and concentrate on all the positive things, positive people that will help you attain that goal. Spirit of the Wizard of the Woods says, put your attention on what's worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what you create. This is the time to choose just one thing to focus on, rather than a slew of things, and watch the miracles abound. Okay, so that's great. That also tunes right in with what we were saying, right? About the new journey and listening to your gut and paying attention to this emotional stuff, letting go of an old way of doing things, reflecting on something so that you can change it going forward. And then the Wizard of the Woods is saying, focus on that goal. So you got a total of 4 5s in this reading. Okay, so all right, my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped you. Please, please drop me a comment and let me know. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a like, give it a share. If there's some Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your life that you know needs to hear this message now, please go ahead and share it with them. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Peace and kindness every single day.